Coach Sweeney especially emphasized defense, kind of set the tone of the game. So it was just opportunity. God put that opportunity on me, and I was able to make it happen.
You see the ball on the ground, not sure if it's a backward pass or not. Your instinct says pick it up and go. How about that play?
In practice, we just, whenever it's a screen, in practice, especially on Tuesdays, we emphasize it. Let the ref make the decision, because most of the time they'll let you run it and review it anyway. So I picked it up. First 5 yards, I kind of like looked at the ref, and he ain't doing nothing. So I was like, let's go.
What was it like to see you guys be able to exert your will against South Carolina out there? You really took them and their game plan really out of contention for anything.
Well, it feels good because that quarterback, he'll be in the league one day. 17. A lot of the guys on that offense will end up being in the NFL. So it just shows how good of a defense we have. Again, like Coach Sweeney said in the locker rooms, now it kind of sucks. We aren't where we want to be end of the season. We feel like we should be in the ACC championship, have a chance to go to the playoffs. But it just shows the resilience of this team, being able to stay together, and happy we could do it for the city.
Tell us about that celebration after the game. You guys as a defense were united, and it looked like you had a plan. You wanted to make sure people know this is your state.
Yeah, just a mindset. Ever since Coach Sweeney kind of came in there that Monday meeting before Notre Dame, kind of put everybody on notice, like, we gotta show people we're Clemson again. Ever since then, I feel like defense just kind of established an identity. We want to be villains. Like, we want, especially opposing crowds, to hate us. So glad we can do it tonight.
To that point, how does it feel to end your rival's season? Your season is now over because of you.
Coach Goon was kind of saying it all week. After the game, we wanted them to have to pack their lockers up. So it's one of them things.
Khalil, what a stat line today. You know, to make such a difference, to win the Palmetto Bowl for the whole team. Just how does that feel for you?
I mean, it wasn't just me. I made plays, but it wasn't just me. Like on that, on my interception, I actually watched it with AV just in the locker room now. We had a whole lot of pressure on it. It was the long play action, so defense got back there. He just kind of threw it up, just trusting it. But then on the fumble, Cool's trigger kind of made the dude juggle it, trying to make a move before the play. So it's all a team effort. Cade, they made a lot of plays with his legs. A lot of people are gonna say the offense should play better. Nah, a lot of our plays on offense came from Cade's legs, Phil Maffa, TB made a lot of plays. Then our punter put us in a lot of good positions. So it's an overall team game. I'm just glad I could contribute to it.
Yeah, what was the mindset coming into the week? You know, last year you weren't around for the Palmetto Bowl, but it was a tough loss. So just what was the mood and cracks on it?
Just business is business. You know, we want to come down here like we said earlier, just end their season. That was kind of my mindset going there.
And then just obviously you mentioned the celebration in midfield. You know, just how special it feels.
Feels good. For one, feels good because we know we get a break next week. Get to give our bodies a little rest, but also feels good because it's a rivalry game. I've never felt an environment like I felt coming out for warm-ups and seeing the what they call sandstorm in person. So yeah, it was definitely cool.
So everybody kind of stops on that play that you scored on. What was the deal there? Did that seem like surreal to you, or what?
I mean, everybody kind of probably assumed it was a drop pass,
Yeah.
but like I said, in practice, they just teach us, like, especially on the screen ball, a lot of the times it's a backwards pass anyway. So scoop and score, and just glad practice translated the game today.
How open were your eyes when you saw the after you had the scoop and score? The next play, there's the ball coming right at you again. What was your mind saying?
Actually, it was a busted play. I was honestly trying to guard Terrell Scott. I felt the post behind me, but there was an over route in front of me too that corner was a little late sinking on. So I'm just kind of there. Then I see his shoulders kind of going behind me, so I just speed turned the ball. Like you said, the ball was just right there. Crazy. I dropped 6 interceptions in practice this week. But I told my coach, I caught the one that counted. So.
Did they tell you that's the first time since '95 that Clemson player had back-to-back turnovers on back-to-back plays?
Yeah, Coach Sweeney mentioned it a little bit. It's a blessing for sure.
And did you know the guy who did it?
Brian Dawkins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome to be in any type of conversation with him. So it's awesome. But we gotta keep going. Freshman. We still got one more game, bowl game. So gotta keep going for sure.
Well, did you know that ball was live and was on the ground?
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know anything. It was just practice, kind of translate the game. Yeah, practice. We talk about all the time, especially on screen balls. A lot of times it's thrown behind the line. So I didn't see no one going towards it. I see the ball there. Yeah. Picked it up. I didn't hear a whistle. Yeah. Ran 5 yards a little bit. Looked at the ref. Nothing. So I was all right. I think I made the right decision.
Yeah. Did you guys this November, these 4 games, you've really put together some really special things. How did this defense do it, knowing that, hey, sometimes we got to bear the burden on our back?
We just stay together, Our defense has a mindset. Ever since that Coach Sweeney meeting the Monday y'all heard about, he went off on Tyler from Spartanburg, that whole thing, defense, Roop, JP, Sheridan, TD, all of the seniors kind of got us together on that Tuesday practice, on Tanoga Tuesday. And we just want to create an identity, we want to be the villains. We don't want people to like us. We want people to fear playing us because they know it's going to be a long day. So I think we've established that for sure, but more importantly, the seniors have kind of led a good footprint for that, so that next year we know what to do so that we won't have a slow start like we had this year.
Thank you.